Welcome to the special.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. So off the tip, it's Boston. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Harper. And it's Jordan in at the 2. Now here's Pierce. They double up Pierce. Kicks it out to Allen. They grab their own miss. Here's Garnett. Tries yet again. Longley grabs the miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Jordan against Allen. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. Now the dish to Rondo. Top of the key, Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
Now here's Jordan. Rodman passes to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pierce against Pippen. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Poked loose. And the pass to Harper. Back to Pippen. Over Pierce. And Pippen with the basket. The assist from Ron Harper.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Harper against Rondo. It's Pierce on the wing. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. No good that time. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
That's tipped. Here is Rondo. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pierce. Again, Pierce missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Jordan slams it home.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Allen, right side. Kicks it to Pierce. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Pierce has got 8 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jordan's shot is off. Here's against Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Here's Pierce. 8 points for him. And it's blocked. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Jordan doing a nice job leaking out slyly. Excellent in transition.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodney. Bushler comes in for Scottie Pippen. Marshawn Brooks, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Cassell gets the bucket. Now Brooks. Pass to Bushler. Kukoc with it. No good on the shot. So the Celtics will take it the other way. To the inside. Scalabrine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Brian Scalabrine taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Chicago trailing here. Kerr with it. Shoots over Brown. Kerr's shot is good.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Brown inside, defended by Kerr. Brown, good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Down low. Here's Cassell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cassell's got his second bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Kerr against Brown. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, Boston. And here is Brown. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Pass to Pollard. Over Kerr. And again, it's Boston converting.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brooks outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Brooks against Cassell. Lets it go with a three. Kukoc grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's the break. Here's Cassell. Again, the Celtics good for two.
And Cassell, just a great sense for when to pull up. A high IQ guy with a smooth shot off the dribble.
Here's Kukoc. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Celtics lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Kerr. Kukoc is out there with Longley. Then it's Brooks, and it's Bush. And at the three, the small forward. Cassell, the pass to Scalabrine. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Pollard. And easy 2 points on the layup. Pollard's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here's Kerr. Ripped away. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And Scalabrine gets it to go. Scalabrine's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he can't get the first one.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Chicago also making some changes. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Longley. Pippen comes in for Bushler. And it's Jordan in for Brooks. Now here's Pierce. He's got 8. Unloads. And nothing but hair on that one.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First free throw is good. Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
No question. question. He got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Perkins. No good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 5. The drive by Jordan. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Pierce. Over in the corner, Allen. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Pass to Pippen. Puts up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Perkins got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rondo. It's Pierce on the wing. Rondo passes to Pierce. Just 4 to shoot. From about 19 feet. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. It's Jordan on the wing. Defended by Allen. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rondo looking around. Got a piece of it. Rodman with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Harper. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Rondo. He kicks it to Perkins. Outside Pierce. Shoots. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Jordan. Over Pierce. Jordan's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making a switch here. Longley's checked in. And Chicago has possession. It's a 5-point game. Now Harper inside. And even 3-on-3 break. Garnett inside. Working on Rodman. And Garnett misses. Pippen dishes to Rodman. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
Pierce against Harper. Garnett outside. Outside Pierce. Over in the corner, Allen. 6 to shoot. And again, Boston with the triple.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Harper the pass to Jordan. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pierce kicks to Rondo. Pass to Garnett from 18 feet away. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Harper with the ball. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Garnett.
We just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Kicks it to Rondo. It's tipped. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Chicago making some changes. Bushler's checked in for Rodman. Brooks comes in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 7. Allen outside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Brooks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Bulls trail by 7. And here's Kerr. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Pippen. Over Posey. Tipped away. Passes it to Bushler. For 3, Kerr. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at Boston, and Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench, you know. I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, it's never easy to play on the road, and the score reflects that. Just doesn't seem like they're well prepared for this matchup. Every time they tried to make a run, they got derailed. I think to refocus their efforts in the second half, they're going to need to play with a lot more determination for a chance to win this.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Bulls trail by 7. Allen is out there with Rajon Rondo. It's Garnett, and it's Pierce, and it's Perkins, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Harper against Rondo. Garnett. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Rondo. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Pierce with the ball. KG, that's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Pippen.
You just enjoy watching Garnett be the aggressor on defense. A tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
The pass to Pierce. It's stolen by Rodman. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Oh, that was terrific.
Good.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here is Rondo. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Pierce. He kicks to Perkins. Allen passes to Pierce. Garnett trying to break loose. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Jordan against Rondo. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The drive by Jordan.
And this is why you just can't give Jordan a running start. I mean, once he has that, the launch pad is set, and he's going to ecstasy. Right through the air and on top of your head.
Boston leading by 5. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Timeout.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. Longley against Perkins. Pass to Garnett. Rodman with the defensive effort.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Pulls it up. No good from Jordan. And so Allen will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pierce dishes to Rondo. Allen outside. Shot clock at 5. Rodman with the block.
Nasty defense from Rodman, part of his signature. I mean, he's really good at that end of the floor, and he can turn shots away, too.
James Posey's checked in for Boston. Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Bulls trail by 5. Michael Jordan on the wing. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Misses off the left iron. Outside Rondo. Dishes it to Pierce. Garnett outside. Back to Pierce. Over Jordan. The shot by Pierce will not go. Chicago with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's Pierce on the wing. Trying to get something going. Knocks down the three-ball. Pierce has got 13 points.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Bushler. And here's Kukoc. Over Scalabrini. Kukoc can't get it to go. Here's Allen. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Posey, and he finished it off with the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Kerr's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Cassell against Kerr. To the paint. Here's Pollard. That ball's great assist by Sam Cassell. He has 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Brooks for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Allen right side. Latrey. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rodman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Pollard.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Brooks. He has 5. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Cassell against Kerr. Up again, and Rodman showing off his athleticism with a great putback slam.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Cassell. He has 6. Ray Allen is on the wing. Fires it up. Almost, but it rolls out.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Bushler, the pass to Kerr. Trying to get open is Brooks. Kerr's shot is good. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Posey. Here's Allen. The pass to Cassell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Posey. Lets it go. Boston again missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's Still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. They've got Tony Kukoc. Kerr is out there with Brooks. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. Now here's Allen. Here's Perkins. Here's Scalabrine. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Pippen. Chicago trailing here. Here's Brooks. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Celtics on offense. Here's Cassell from the arc. Boston again missing. Knocked loose. Pippen kicks to Kerr. Misses the 3. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Posey, no luck. And Chicago has possession here in the 4th quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Cassell. Pass to Posey. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
A pretty free look from 3-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
You know, Greg, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident, because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
So for the Bulls, Luke Longley's checked in for Kukoc. Jordan comes in for Marshawn Brooks, and it's Harper in for Kerr. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. We told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Now Allen following the 3-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Pippen against Pierce. Pippen kicks to Rodman. Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely. Perkins with the block. Pierce wide open. He fires. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Passes to Harper. Back to Jordan. From deep 3-point range, that doesn't go either for Jordan. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Rondo passes to Garnett. Pippen against Rondo. Back to Garnett. Lock at 6. And there's the call on Perkins. That's his first foul. Garnett's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. It's stolen by Garnett. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. To take the lead. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Chicago called for the foul.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Jordan. Good on the baseline, Jay. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
On offense, here are the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's stolen by Rodman. The drive by Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears them up.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Pierce. Garnett trying to break loose.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half. If they want to somehow win this game, the offense has gone stagnant.
Now here's Jordan to the middle. Here's Rodman, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Perkins.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And the second free throw, good. So it's Boston now. They trail by 3. Now the pass to Perkins. Back to Rondo. It's Pierce on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Harper. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. He can't hit that time. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pierce kicks to Garnett. Rodman with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. Garnett against Rodman, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rondo. Rodman with the block. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
It is a given. Jordan loves delivering in these big moments. When it's an important possession, he wants the ball and the shot.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 5. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And so here is Chicago after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Here's Pippen, the putback. Rodman, the second chance bucket after some strong work on the rebound.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Celtics trail by 7. Right side, Rondo. pass to Garnett. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
And that one drops.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here's Garnett. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Here's Rondo.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Cassell. Passes it to Davis. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They get it back. He dishes it to Posey. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Bushler. Missed. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.